do this. Alright. Hey, what's up, brothers? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Hi. It's been a while. I know I haven't fucking been streaming and stuff. You know, I said last year that I was gonna get back. Shit. Hold on. You're not supposed to see that yet. Hold on. I said I was gonna get back in, like, the game and stuff. Shit, I can't fucking think with this playing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I know I said that I was gonna, like, get back into the streaming stuff last year, but that obviously didn't happen. Like, a lot of pretty heavy shit went down after last year's stream. I guess my mom didn't love the way that I was, like, telling her to shut the fuck up on stream, but in my defense, she was being a huge fucking bitch, and she was, like, trying to come in there and, like, clean and shit while I was, like, in there streaming, and she was, like, making lunch for me, but she knows that I, like, was gonna stream that day, and so she was supposed to fucking leave that outside my door, okay, man? She was supposed to leave that outside my door, and then she didn't, she knocked on my door, and she was just, like, a huge bitch about it. Anyway, some big stuff went down after that, and I decided to move out of the house because it was, like, a really toxic environment, and my mom was also, like, trying to get me to move out, but I decided at the end that I was gonna do it myself, you know? I was gonna, like, get out on my own, because, like, the thing is, so many of us, every day we wake up, we go downstairs, breakfast is waiting on the table for us, and I think that makes us soft. It makes us fucking weak. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. I did make the right choice for me. I think at the end of the day, what really matters is looking out for yourself. Even if your mom does want you to stay at home, even if she's acting like she doesn't, it's her, like, maternal instincts are telling her that actually she wants you there, and she's gonna do everything that she can to, like, keep you there in the long run, even if, like, with her words she's saying get out of my house. Obviously she doesn't mean that, because that would lead to an empty nest, and women do not want an empty nest. At the end of the day, she's always going to try to hold you down and keep you from becoming your own man, and I think I realized that. So I'm out on my own now. As you can see, I'm, like, I'm renting this, like, cool ass loft area. It's awesome. It has electricity about 50% of the time, which is really great because I would like to be streaming. My goal for streaming this year is I'm going to be streaming about 50% of the time that I'm alive, which is kind of the goal here. I want to sort of be plugged in. Looks like your upstairs looks like your upstairs room. Bro, that's fucking sick. You got a cool room up there, bro. So that's kind of like what's going on with me and stuff. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm starting like a new thing. You know, over this last year out on my own and stuff, I've really kind of realized who I am as a man, and I've always kind of had a strong sense of myself, but I think that has really, the only nest you need is the nest egg. Amen, brother. That's 50% grind, more like 10% grind. Most are lucky to hit the 10% grind mindset. I would say most people are coasting at a 2% grind every day they wake up. Maybe you go to a job, but are you really grinding, or are you just clocking in? And I've been grinding every single day since I left my mom's place. And frankly, I've got no contact with her, so hopefully she doesn't try to, like, you know, harass me or whatever. Grinding my teeth. I don't really get that. Anyway, it made me realize a lot about myself and, like, where I am, and just gonna get this out of the way. I have not made my first million yet, but I am close, brothers. I am close. I'm on my way. I'm getting really close to my first mil. I think probably about 4% there so far. We're out in the Sigma grind set. That's what matters. Stormy, you absolutely get it. You understand the mindset that you need to be in at all times. Charlotte's constellation looks like maybe, or is that like Charlotte's constellation? Whatever. Thanks, you welcome in. Lycander Alpha. Fuck yeah, Alpha. I mean, I'm not an Alpha. I'm a Sigma, which is better than an Alpha, but it's basically, it's basically the same. Anyway, so did you go no contact or did you go no contact order on? Oh, I went no contact all the way. A no contact all the way. Like, I fucking saw her out in public and I did like a swoop. I'm so epic. I can meet my Sigma Tradcath female wife. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are there girls in here? Are you fucking in my stream and being female? That better be a joke, brother. I like snacks too much to be rich, but you're rich in heart. Your doc says cholesterol, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to a doctor in a long time, so I don't really know what my cholesterol levels are at. Society still needs alphas, even though they're not as good as... Yeah, society does need alphas. They're really the people out there. You need those kind of people out in, like, the lesser CEO positions, where the Sigmas are out in the secret, like, behind-the-scenes CEO, you know? Girls in chat, what do they want? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyway, so I was gonna... Sorry, your phone got hacked? Bro, that sucks. You're only eating meat and steroids? Yeah, I've been taking a lot of supplements lately. And I've... Sorry, I got a little chest cold. I've lost vision in one of my... Sorry, guys. I lost vision in one of my eyes. And, I think that's because, it's really flushing out the lesser. Yeah, exactly, because I can have, like, a cursed eye, and I will say it does pulsate a lot, which makes me think that maybe there's some sort of cursed energy around. Get a sick eye patch? No, bro. I don't want anybody to know, like which side it is in case they try to, like, sneak up on me. I want to keep them guessing. Sigma males should marry Sigma males. We don't want to dilute our maximum strike with women. Suck, you make an interesting point there. Sorry, I should have spit on my microphone. Sorry. I think the downstairs neighbor is really loud, so if you hear anything weird, that's probably what that is. What's the date for you today? The date, I was wondering if somebody was going to ask that, because today is a really important day, and I was going to get into this. I'm going to be editing the stream later, so you don't put anything in chat that you don't want on YouTube or whatever, but this is it's a big special day, dude. It's Monday, perfect time to grind. Wake up, and I'm grinding right now. I want to introduce a new project that I've been starting. I think this is all going to be a lot. I only have one of them so far, but I think it's kind of a great proof of concept. And I want to let you guys know that you guys, well, first off, I was going to get into this. I was going to get into that in a second, but first. Okay, first anyway. I do have a new Discord server set up. I'll put the link in the chat and pin it or whatever in case anybody wants to come in. But I am doing, I'm going to be answering some questions later. So if anybody wants to hop in there into the waiting room lobby, even if you're, like, muted or whatever, I'll pull you in and then you'll be able to jump in on the call. Yeah, Discord's really cool. And I mean, like, not just, like I saw some of my stupid fucking little sister's, like, horse cartoon, and that guy was cool too, but I mean, like, the one from, like, the internet Discord. I love paying for Nitro, brother. I couldn't live without Nitro. You can't fucking take my Nitro away from me. How do I fucking copy and paste a message into chat? Here we go. There you guys go. That's the server. Gonna go ahead and pin that up. Taking an invite from another male. Don't think that's very Sigma. Charlotte, that's a really backwards way of thinking. When you're inviting other males, it's kind of a networking thing. So you have to stop thinking it about a gay thing. Although if gay men do try to network with you, that is a huge red flag. You should not be networking with openly homosexual people. But, yeah, I got that set up. You go ahead, wait in the lobby. I'll be answering some questions, talking to you guys about your financial problems, talking about how I got 4% of the way to my first mill. I think it's probably that. Yeah, it's like a dominance thing. Yeah, because if you can like, you're only the open homosexuals on network is with your mother. Fuck, bro, you can't, bro. My mom's a fucking bitch, but you can't talk about her that way, okay? She's not homosexual. She's not a homosexual man. She's not some other words that I would say. I would guarantee I would say that one off stream, but I would not say it on stream because I don't want Twitch to smack me down or whatever. Anyway, it is just letting you know. You can imagine the slur in your head. God, my neighbors are so fucking noisy. Yeah, that's the problem with this like loft. It is like paper. The walls are really thin, but that's okay because that means the wisdom that I'm about to give you guys can also go to my neighbors and maybe they can afford to move to a better place. And I think that's important. You lift each other up. Lift each other up, brothers. As an openly homosexual trans woman, you're all about that grind set. I don't really know what any of those words mean, but hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know about my big project that's coming up. As some of you may have like extrapolated or whatever from what I left on the screen earlier, but I am doing like a new project. I am starting up a new project, which is really fucking cool, and I think it's really going to be very impactful. It's going to help a lot of us, you know, because we're taking this all the way. We're going to the fucking moon. That's right. I'm introducing my new brand of NFTs. This is just like the first one because they do take a really long time to make. And I do have to draw all of them, which is like a big fucking pain in the ass. But I will be making more with this startup fund. And every time we hit a new goal, there's only one and it's on the blockchain, dude. But that's okay because you can get them on the blockchain. And you can probably get 100 of them at least there. That Discord's already fucking popping off. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, I'm looking at that solo leveling gif. Dude, that's so fucking cool. That goes hard as hell. Forgot your apes. Gonna get these. Yeah, honestly, apes are so fucking out. Did you see, like, how little they're worth right now? That's why, while they're down, we're gonna lift ourselves up. Betas call it gay orgy. Sigma males understand that it's a collaboration of collection of Sigma male brothers reinforcing their bonds to create a Sigma society. The only time that you, as a man, should be jerking off is in the presence of other men. And that's to strengthen your masculine bonds, okay? No Nut November is all the time unless a large enough grouping of Sigmas kind of pops up naturally. And you don't want to force it, okay? When enough Sigmas are there together, they're just going to whip their cocks out. That's just nature, you know? And that's going to create a hierarchy amongst the Sigmas. You should be taking notes, thanks. Little P. Yeah, that's just nature, guys. Thanks for everybody hopping in to the Discord server. We're going to start taking calls in a minute there. But first I want to lay down some ground rules for the calls. So you got to hop into the lobby area. It doesn't matter if you mute everybody or whatever, but I can't pull you into my chat unless you're in there. You linked my stream to a girl, and when she clicked it, her internet died. Powerful stream defenses. Yeah, I don't really... We're not... Lottie, that does fucking go hard. That's cool as hell, dude. And I was like, sorry, I got something in my throat. But yeah, we do have like anti-girl defensives just hanging out in there, and we don't want any, we don't, and I don't want any trolls in here because I know that like I'm sure there's some people think they're fucking jokers or whatever. So if you troll this, you will get banned. I did notice that I did put the stream on April Fool's, and I personally fucking hate April Fool's. I think it's a cuck holiday. It's a cuck holiday for bitches. I think if you have to lie about who you are on the internet, or like what you do, any lying at all kind of reduces you as a person, unless you're actively manipulating one of your many side hoes, and then that's fine. But lying to women doesn't count because they're not people. Draggy, yeah, okay. Anyway, looks like I got somebody in here. I'm gonna limit the calls to about 5 minutes, I think. So I'm gonna grab my first guy, and then we're gonna fucking get going. It looks like Cruising here needs some financial advice, so let's hear him out. How do I move him to this call? Oh, it's just that easy. Hey, brother, what's up?
Oh yeah, brother, yeah.
Yeah. You got any questions or need any financial advice, bro?
I'm just curious. Do you know like what does the Omegaverse? I feel like there's a connection between the Omegaverse and like the Sigma grind set because they use similar terms.
Yeah, I've been saying this for a long time, and I think it's pretty obvious that these things are dog whistles for those of us who have a little bit of culture, I think you should absolutely be reading as much Omegaverse as you can. Not because of like the gay shit in it, because I don't think it's actually gay shit, because it is about a natural hierarchy in real life. And if you think about how that kind of stuff works, then you can better understand how to function as a Sigma in society, because the Omegaverse is all about alphas, it's all about betas, and it's all about the pheromones. And what is just like pheromones? That's right, it's money. And if you have enough money, you can absolutely get a man ready to pregnate at any moment.
Yeah, it's very important to create more Sigmas as we need to do, like.
But
brother,
don't like get it fucking twisted though. But don't like create too many Sigmas, because we don't want to overpopulate the Sigma population, because there's already
we need to be scarce. Like we need to be the dominant one. If there's too many of us, we're like.
Because in finances, scarcity really drives worth. You want to buy low and you want to sell high, and I think that's kind of the same thing with the.
So we alpha. Sell the betas, is what you're saying? Yes.
Yeah. I something like that. That sounds right. Getting rammed up the ass by other dudes to absorb the masculinity is pretty Sigma. Now, you shouldn't be enjoying it. I want to stress this. That if you
it should be like with a complete straight face.
Straight face. You wanna be unreadable. You want to play mind games. You don't want people to think that this is a gay thing. You want it to know it's a power. It's about dominance. That's a good question though. Thanks. Really thought provoking. Beta virginity stock is up. Now is the time to sell. Yeah, if you got a virgin beta, and is his ass hymen. Whatever. Anyway, is that all you got, buddy, bro?
Buy my NFTs. Thank you. Bye.
No, you're not advertising. I'm blocking you. You're disconnecting. Goodbye. Okay. Anyway, it looks like we got a troll actually from the get-go. Really disappointed to see that kind of level of activity already. But that's okay. We will keep going. We'll keep fighting. We'll keep grinding. So, what do you guys think about my NFT real quick? I just want to hear what everybody has to say. I feel really, really good about it. I think it's like one of the better ones. As you can see, I have realistic shading here, and I really like the way I did my nose or the nose on this guy. And I gave him a Heisenberg hat, which is kind of cool because Heisenberg is like the quintessential Sigma male. The Arly NFT is the future. You think there'd be 10 million more of them, at least 10 million more of them. And that's also, I have got a little nod to our troops here. I got the Punisher logo. The vomit looks awesome. It's actually like nuclear waste because I've been eating nuclear waste off the side of the road lately. Definitely one of the most NFTs of all time. Yeah, but that one's for our troops. God bless. Thank you very much. All right, we got another caller. Looks like Insomnian Ot is here. Gonna bring this person in. All right, here we go. How do I just drag him? Okay, here. Hi, welcome in.
Whoa, well, thank you, thank you. Gotta start off immediately off the bat by saying, thank you for providing a safe space for bros and alphas. In spite of how powerful we are, we're actually one of the most overlooked and underrepresented classes in society. So, you're doing God's work. What can I say?
I agree. I think that representation really matters unless it's for like black people or whatever. Do you got any questions for me?
Yeah, actually, this is a little bit of it's a little bit of an interpersonal question, from one bro to another, because,
Yeah.
naturally I wanted to get my money up and not my funny up, so I took advice from a fellow bro, and they said, you gotta transition, and I was just like, okay, that makes sense. Like, what do I do? And they're like, well, you gotta transition from male to alpha male, and they didn't
Oh, fuck
really
yeah,
elaborate.
bro. Okay.
They didn't really elaborate too much on that, so I was left without some guidance, and all I did was end up buying all this estrogen, and I just
That
can't
was your
stop
first
buying
mistake,
estrogen.
bro. That was
Oh
probably your
no.
first mistake. But that's okay, because I think if you estrogen max, you could probably get so much in you, you can loop back around to testosterone. So now that you've committed to this lifestyle path, I think you do want to see it to the end. Have you been like, doing your basic daily threes? You're working out, you're checking your stocks, you're maxing. Have you been maxing?
Yeah, I think I've been maxing, instead of developing muscles, I end up maxing some very curvaceous hips and luscious breasts that all of my fellow bros can't stop staring at. It's very weird
Bro,
how
that's
this
crazy.
path
They
has
sound
ended up.
gay. Your bros sound
Yeah,
gay, honestly.
they do sound pretty gay. I might have to reevaluate. Your network is your net worth. Never forget that. Look at
Thank
who's
you.
around you.
Thank you. This is my podcast, so I did want to be the one to say that your network is your network, but that's okay because I'll forgive you because I can tell that you are in kind of a dark place right now. And I hope that me and my NFT project have sort of provided a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what? If you could just like also progesterone max as well, I think that would also help a lot. Just get as
Yeah.
many chemicals into you as you possibly can, and I think that's really going to go a long way to prove your worth as a masculine male. I do not think you should be aiming for the alpha lifestyle, though. I think the alpha lifestyle is very constrictive, and I think a Sigma mindset is really where it's at. So if I had to give you one piece of advice, I would say it would open your mind. Have you tried psychedelic drugs recently? That could be pretty good for you.
No, I haven't. But you raise a really good point. I think that too many of our fellow bros are being held down by the crushing arm of the FDA.
Honestly, I agree.
A lot of people are really too afraid to put things in their body that they don't know what they actually do. But that's not very alpha of them in the first place. We're supposed to be taking daring risks,
Yeah.
exploring the unexplored. I don't know when it stopped being about that. It's crazy.
Honestly, we were born too late, to meet the dinosaurs, and we were born too early to explore the moon. So I think the least we can do is explore every nook and cranny of the supplement aisle.
Oh, absolutely.
Any loose pills that you find on the ground, you should absolutely. I know this is a game for like babies and shit, but have you ever played like a Mario game before?
Oh yeah, of
You know how
course.
that like that dog like sticks its tongue out and like grabs stuff? If you see like a pill on the ground, you should be doing like blump, just like that. Um yeah, make sure to eat iron ore as well. That's a really good Minecraft Maxine suggestion. Thank you. Thanks for your question. It was really insightful, bro. You made me think a lot. And I wish you well on your journey to become like a bigger, stronger, more masculine you. I'm gonna go on to the next caller, I guess. All right, here we go. I think the next one up here, right here, is Lottie. Here we go. Straight up true random metal you find on the street. You can actually find a lot of like copper and stuff in the walls as well, which is pretty good, I think. But yeah, what's up? Welcome in.
Hi, this is the Gamerly Financial Vortex. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is welcome to the Financial Vortex podcast. We're talking about maxing up, leveling up your life as a general. How can I help you, man?
So I've got a sort of a small financial question. I've gotten myself into a little bit of a financial predicament. So I'm the treasurer, of a larger sort of city. I'm in charge of the finances, right? And so my issue is that recently I decided that our city should invest, to increase the GDPs. We should invest in Bitcoin, and so
that's a good idea.
I took all of the funds from the entire city and I invested them in Bitcoin, and now the entire city is financially insolvent, and I'm not sure what to do about that.
Oh, could you tell me what insolvent means real quick?
It means we have no money.
Bro, that's crazy. It's probably because you weren't investing in the right places. So I think your best bet is to yeah, it's true. Like, I don't know what Bitcoin you were investing in because pretty much everything is guaranteed to pay you back. So clearly somebody must have like rug pulled or something, which is crazy, bro. I'm sorry that happens to you, but you always run the risk. You always run the risk. It's about risk and reward. You want to play high risk, high reward. Sounds like you've landed on the risk thing. I think you should. Have you considered taking the entire populace of your city to Las Vegas?
What about our public schools? My wife is going to leave me if they find out about this.
Your wife is not gonna fucking leave you, bro. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take everybody. You're gonna take everybody in your workplace, in your business. You're gonna take the those of legal gambling age, and even some maybe a little bit below, but that's okay because there's gonna be enough of you that the casinos are not gonna know what to do. And then you're gonna start gambling, and one of you is guaranteed to hit the jackpot, and that's gonna be reinvested back into Bitcoin. You're gonna take that jackpot, you're gonna reinvest it back into Bitcoin, and then you're gonna go ahead and place it on the no-brainer investments. Okay, bro?
How are we gonna pay for that?
Gamble. You're gonna gamble. You can turn $1. You can turn $1 into $2 into $3 into 1,000 easy. Okay?
Okay.
It's all about your mindset. The only thing holding you back from taking this blunder and turning it into a big opportunity for you to move up in the workplace. And what is up? No, that's the moon. The moon is up there. And we haven't been there yet.
we haven't been to the moon yet.
We haven't been there yet, bro. And you could be the one to go. Okay? So don't
is this a metaphor or the real moon?
The real one, yeah.
Wait, the moon. I thought we went there.
No,
wasn't that a whole
we're
thing?
Born too early.
Born too.
Sorry, I think you're breaking up. Anyway, it sounds like you're in like a bad signal. Maybe it's because your infrastructure in your city is crumbling or whatever, but you could probably get that fixed no problem if you just were able to reinvest. Anyway, it sounds like you're crying a lot, so I'm probably gonna disconnect you, bro. But good talking. Wish you in the best. No, yeah, okay. Anyway, bye. Thanks. That was a really heavy question, guys. That was really heavy. That really made me think a lot. You need an Oklahoma natural gas secrets. Buy low and you sell that high. That guy sounded cool as fuck. Yeah, he sounded really down to earth. I do wish he wasn't such a pussy though, because he was crying like a lot about his wife and his family and his kids and stuff. But like, I think that when you are stoic maxing, like I've been for many, many years, you don't really have those emotions that tie you down and ground you to the real world, and that way you're sort of able to like lucid dream your way through life. I'll bring in my next person. I think it was probably this Stormy. All right, here we go. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Welcome in, brother.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm liking that there's some sick ass sounds like wind, sounds like you're outside, you're with nature, you're connecting. Hey brother, how can I help you today? What questions you got?
Yeah. I wanted to finally, just because like we finally have a space here to kind of talk about the grind set, because we don't even get a space for us anymore. I was at the gym, dude. No, not at all. I was trying to go to the gym just like a week ago, and you know how many women are there like all the time?
And
how am I supposed to talk to
what
men?
They're doing, and like
they don't know what they're doing.
And I'm out there, I'm like working hard on my delts and my trelps, and I'm really busting my ass out there, and I'm seeing asses left and right, like a sea of them. And it's like, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to keep myself from jerking off when I have all this temptation around me, right, brother?
I can't concentrate. It's like, and then they start asking you shit like, I don't want to talk to you right now, you know?
Yeah, they start telling you like, hey, get out of the way, you've been on this machine for a really long time, or they start saying shit like, your technique is off, let me help you, which I think is really fucking disrespectful, because who invented the gym? It was us, Sigma males.
We know what we're doing. I don't need any help, thank you very much, God.
Yeah. Anyway, you got a financial, or you got a life question?
Yeah.
I'm here to help level up your game.
Yeah, of course. See, like this, you're planning on like launching this new NFT, and I want to know how exactly worthwhile it is, because unfortunately, in this space, there's a lot of trolls, and I need to make sure that my titty coins that I've invested in like a couple $1,000 on are going into the right NFT, you know.
Yeah. I fucking get it. You don't want to waste a single one of those titty coins.
We're riding those titty coins to the moon.
Yeah, we're riding those titty coins to the moon. But what a good thing is to invest. You want to invest those titty coins in a stable thing. And right now, I want to stress, there's only one NFT so far. And I uploaded it to the blockchain just earlier today. It's using Imgur. So now it lives on the blockchain, and I think that you can probably invest. I would invest everything in it, man. I would just because I don't see a more stable investment, because there's only one of them, There's only one.
Yeah. I plan on spending at least like a couple $1,000. Maybe I'll check into some life savings.
If you have a old fucking like a grandma or something that you could use their social security.
I could take all her money. You're right.
That would be a really good investment there. I'm not out here telling you how to invest your money, live your life, or whatever. I'm just telling you how the Sigma way to do that is. And I think the Sigma thing to do would be to take your grandmother's money and reinvest it back into the blockchain, back into the Bitcoin, back into my NFT. We're calling them. They don't have a name yet, because I didn't think of one before this stream.
Yeah. Understandable. It's hard to come up with genius. I get it.
Yeah, it's hard, but once we'll get it. You know what? They might be skibbities. They might be skibbities.
Okay. They might be skibbities. Okay, good. I need to make sure I get
yourself a skibbity. Get it on at the ground floor, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for calling in.
No problem.
All right, and I got one more caller waiting in the ring right now. We're gonna bring in Goulash. Here we go.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Sounds like we got a fucking troll here. I'm gonna go ahead and
What's up, Gamerly'S Shadfire? Sorry, that
was that a glitch?
my homies, you know.
Was that a glitch? I'm sorry, man.
They're for the other Sigma brothers.
Oh yeah, cause like a kind of when you're a brother, a kiss means something very different, and I think that's
kiss
important.
means is brotherly bond between Sigmas, you know.
Yeah, it's brotherly bond. Like Goku's not out there training by himself. He is kissing.
He's training with
Vegetes. And I think it's important when you're on the financial battlefield to understand that it works very similar to an Akira Toriyama fight. Yep. Rest in peace. Anyway, you got any fucking questions for me, bro?
Yeah, I've been trying to build them gains, those muscles, you know.
Yeah.
So I've been changing my Sigma diet to include more protein. Mm-hmm. So I've been choking on that chicken. I've been pounding that tuna. I've been sort of gargling the nuts and seed, trying to get as much protein in my body.
Yeah, those nuts and seed are going to be a really good investment because you can only eat so much in one day. So you're going to want to get as much seed and nut in you as possible. I think that's wise. But how can I help, bro?
What else, could you do? What do you recommend for me to add to my diet to really build these muscles? Gotta grind.
Question: have you been cooking your food before you eat it?
No, I've got to eat it raw. That's where the protein is fresh.
Yeah, good. Have you been washing it though?
I have not.
Okay, good. Because you want to keep that patina on your meat. You want the slime on the outside, and that's where a lot of the hidden nutritional value is. So, it sounds like you got a really good foundation going. You're gonna want to cut out things like the vegetables and like the pussy shit. Because
I've known that leaf is for vegans.
Yeah, like what are you like a fertile goddamn bunny girl or something? Really cringe, embarrassing.
Only meat.
So sounds like you got a really good foundation going, but I think there's a lot of nutrients that we are leaving on the ground in our everyday world. And now I was talking earlier with another caller about sort of Yoshiing up random pills that you find in the supplement aisle, because I think it's really good for you to get as much pills and supplements in your body as you can at one time. But there's nutrients that you're leaving on the ground, micronutrients that you really don't want to leave. And you can find these places on like the underside of doorknobs. You can find them on subways.
Right.
You can find
all
them.
the germs, bacteria. I have protein in them.
Yeah, because
I gotta just start eating everything at a hospital.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna want to eat samples, any kind of thing you can get your hands on. As long as it's not like fucking fruity or green or gay or whatever, and it should be pretty good. Because there might be some downsides. You might get sick once in a while, which every beta cuck doctor is going to tell you not to do this, but that's because they are scared of the potential that you have when you have fully unlocked yourself, brother. And I believe you can do that. Getting sick is a weakness.
Sigma nail doctors, they know whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So if I get so sick, my body will beat it. I'll become...
Exactly. And that's why I was bringing up Goku earlier, because the Saiyans, as we know, once they get their asses kicked, they come back. What do they come back as? Even stronger, brother. And that is you, mind, body, wallet. I think that's what's going to happen for you, brother. If you just keep doing what you're doing, sounds like you're on the right path. Thanks for your call. Sounds like we're through the callers. Thanks, Suck, for calling on in. If anybody else joins the lobby, we'll get to you in a little bit. But right now, we'll just hang out with chat, get some ideas flowing for the next one. Scarlet nuts and seeds for maximum protein. You're going to want to seed max. You're going to want as much seed in your body as possible. You should be overflowing with seed. You should try to keep that seed inside of you, like any means necessary, as whether it's like tape or a Band-Aid or whatever. You're going to want to keep that seed up in there. And then you're gonna... Sorry, my walls are fucking thin. Anyway, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Stay strong out there. Welcome in, Culture Champ. I hope you guys are ready to invest, get in here on the ground floor. Gamerly's Childfire is a professional at keeping all the seed inside. Exactly. You don't want to waste a drop. I can't call in because your phone has a glitch that gives you a girl voice. How do you fix it? Bro, I do not fucking know, but if it's like a glitch or whatever, like I get glitches. No judgment here. As long as you're like a real bro gets bro. I understand. Phone's too woke. Oh shit. Yeah, it sounds like it's fucking trying to force fem you, which is pretty disgusting. You should probably get a new cell phone. Phones are getting a lot woker every day. You see like forced diversity in phones a lot, which I think is an important thing to talk about. Are we allowed to call back in if you pretend to be another guy? Yeah, you can call back in if you pretend to be someone else. Go woke, go broke. Am I right, fellow cats? Yeah, Culture Chimp, you get it. That's another thing about, investing is, what do you do when you are awake? You are opening your eyes. What do you do when you open something? You are exposing your tender eyeballs to the elements. You are inviting people in to hurt you, which is honestly, nobody should be opening their eyes. Nobody should be woke. Great to see a proud Sigma male. Raz, thank you. Thank you. That's why you squint like Brock from Pokemon. Honestly, he was one of the early blueprints for a Sigma male. I'll never forget how he used his frying pan as a drying pan. I think that was one of the most ingenuitive things a man can do. Like, they take a tool that is usually used for women in the kitchen and they turn that into like a badass tool for a man to keep himself out of the rain. And where do you get rained on? When you're out in the doghouse because your bitch wife won't let you sleep in the bed. And I think that's an important thing to keep in mind. Money, I'm always saying that money is something that you have to invite into your life. It's really a mindset, and when you're making choices that reflect your masculinity, that's one of the things that's going to be invited. Is it still Sigma if he cooked? Well, I don't really know how much cooking goes on in Pokemon. They eat a lot of jelly donuts and shit, which I don't think you cook those. I'll have to check. I blocked my mom, but if I didn't have her blocked, I would ask her. It sounds like we got another caller coming in, so I'm going to head and add them to the list. Hey, welcome in.
Oh, hello. Honestly, I feel like I forget what I was going to say. Give me a second.
That's okay, bro. Take your time. Gotta take this opportunity to make sure that you guys know that you can get in on an early investment, get in on the ground floor for my new F2 project, Skibbities. Every single sub to the channel is going to contribute. Once we get to 50 subs today, it's going to be a new Skibbity. Don't know what it's going to look like yet, but it's probably going to be fucking badass, brothers. So be sure to help us get there. Let's grind that out. What's up?
When you think about it, restraining orders are just NFTs. Am I right?
Yeah, because you only get like one. It does like live on the chain, like your chain gang. Because you go there, there is a punitive justice is involved, and I think the more that you can collect, I think it proves that you're willing to take a step that most lesser men are not willing to take a step. Are you having any issues with a restraining order, brother?
I think that I'm trying to collect on my NFT restraining order type things, and the women, they just don't want it, they just don't want any of me to get close to them with this restraining orders, I try to pump and dump them, yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. I was gonna say don't take note of an answer until you said that last part. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna print out multiple copies of the restraining order, and you're gonna want to leave it in places that they're likely to find, and that's gonna encourage them to come to you. So if you know that they go to like a store very often, you're gonna want to hide that restraining order in things that you think that they're gonna pick up. Like, I don't know, what do girls like? Tampons. You're gonna leave a restraining order in all the tampon boxes.
Every single one in the store, like not even. Like, she goes to that store, but like anyone can pick them up, And
Yeah. But that's gonna plant the idea in their head that maybe because women are like a herd animal. They're gonna follow what the biggest Stacy in the room does. And if they see a Stacy has put out a restraining order on you, they might even go out of their way and get a restraining order on you themselves.
And that just creates more NFTs for me to sell.
Yeah, that's more NFTs for you to sell. So keep on that grind set, brother. Never give up. Don't kowtow to the bitches. I believe in you, bro.
Thank you.
I was going to let him finish, but I didn't. All right, we got another one in here. Pulling you in. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in, brother.
Hey bro, what's up? I go ahead. Wait, sorry, never mind.
No,
I'm talking. Actually, so first I wanted to say sort of to the previous guy that was calling. He sort of was looking at it the wrong way. The way I see it. The way I see it. You said never take no for an answer, right?
Yeah,
but the way if you'll allow me to float some 4D chess over your way, I think you don't need an answer if you simply don't pose the question. Like if you're a
oh yeah, I kind of see what you're putting down. That's very interesting, brother.
You're just
Keep
taking
going.
what's yours, dude. And like if you think about it, like with a lion, like a lion doesn't like ask a gazelle if it could eat it, right? So basically, if you're trying to eat these women, you just have to go for it.
You mean like eat in like a you shouldn't be.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, eat of course, eat them in like a sexual way.
Well, you shouldn't be eating them in a sexual way. Is what I'm saying is because you're gonna be losing your male spirit. Getting that close. The only part of you that should be touching a woman as a man should be your penis. You should not have hands. You should have not feet. You should try to keep your body parts, any other ones off, lest you go ahead and you the exposure to the female hormones are going to lower your natural testosterone. So
Bro, you're looking at it all wrong. Have you ever looked at a woman before? Like, okay, think about like how much protein there is in that, right?
You are talking about eating them sexually, right?
I mean, bro.
Sorry, my neighbors are so fucking loud.
Yeah, bro, your neighbors are ridiculous. I think you should.
Sounds like you're really thought maxing
seriously.
there.
I mean, with the women, right? Like it is kind of it is a little bit sexual, but no, you are like actually eating them. Like there's so much protein, and also if you think about it, like if you're eating these women, then it's like less women to fucking bitch at you at the gym. Am I right?
Yeah. I do think that your views may be a little extreme for this podcast, but I do kind of see where you're coming from, bro, and I'm never going to tell you that you're living life the wrong way, unless you're like living life the wrong way. But I think that you have the Sigma spirit, and I think that's really impressive. I think that's really cool.
I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
No homo though. No homo.
Oh, absolutely not. I think that's implied in this space. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect you. Thanks for your question. We'll move on to the next caller. Okay, next caller. Welcome in. Didn't know that Hold on. Next caller, don't answer any questions. Didn't know Gamerly was a baiter, not eating women. Listen, culture champ. I do not want to take that kind of feminine energy into my body. I have a warrior man spirit. I think it is extremely slippery slope. Like eating a woman whole might be satiating for a little bit or whatever, but I think in the long run, it's going to do a lot of harm. Anyway, what's up? Welcome in.
Well, hello. I don't really understand these interwebs very much, but I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I have a brand new coin just for you.
A new coin, Mr.
Yes.
Mr. Hill. Welcome in. What kind of? I'm always interested in, as long as you're not like advertising on my channel or whatever. But how can I? What kind of coin? I'm very curious.
Why, it's a brand new coin called Snake Oil Coin. It's brand new, and it uses digital snakes to get the coin money. You get it? It works. My son told me that the computer webs can do this. I don't understand really, but he says it's really cool.
That does sound really intense. Sounds like are you like a snake trainer in your day-to-day life, sir?
No, I just am part of a snake cult. You know, one of those kind of things where they bite you and you kind of dance around, and it's a hobby.
Sounds very cool. Sounds like you probably are going to want to invest in training your snakes if you want that investment to pay off, because a snake, they are pretty bad at like getting money from people. Not from experience or whatever. It's just like a normal thing that everybody knows.
Well, they are trained. They're just not trained with money. They're also trained to do sexual favors.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting. That's really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Yeah, I'm learning that we get a lot of fucking weirdos. Sounds like we got an ad break coming up, but I didn't make like a BRB screen or any whatever, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna head over to my loading screen. We're gonna head right back as soon as that ad is over. Gotta get that coin. Be right back. It goes kind of hard. Thanks for noticing, bro. I was really surprised, like, how lifelike that shit looks. Because, like, I know, like, AI really kind of is the future, which I think is so cool. Like, we're, like, living in the future right now. Looks like we have another call in, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. Someone who is named, Purse Phone. Sounds pretty gay already, but we'll see. Hey, welcome in.
Oh.
Welcome in.
Am I on?
Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in.
All right. So I hear you are giving some financial advice today.
Yeah, I am giving financial advice. Welcome to the Financial Vortex. It's my podcast. We're helping people level up their financial advice, their life advice. We're gonna help people realize their true Sigma selves. How can I help you?
All right. So let's say I found some money on the ground. It's like dirty money because it was in the dirt. And I've got this dirty money and I need to clean it. So what would you suggest is the best way to do that?
Well, first off, how much money do you find on the ground?
Let's say it's like 10,000. You know, just there.
10,000 just sitting on the ground, bro. Yeah, that's fucking sick. First off, I want to say how happy I am for you to get that. Obviously, I misjudged you based on your username. You're gonna want to invest that shit, brother. You're gonna want to take first off. You probably shouldn't be cleaning it because that's gonna get rid of the patina that we want on our dollar bills. We want to see like a nice thick patina on every dollar. It really shows that you yourself have been living well, you know. As far as investing goes, I am coming out with a new NFT. They're called Skibbities. It's my new original property that I'm making. And I think you should probably take that 10K and invest it back in.
Just put it all in Skibbities.
Yeah, I think you should put it all in Skibbity. We only have one so far, but that will change. For every 10 subs, we're gonna add another one in. So help us out. Let's get Skibbity going. But there's lots of ways that you could be investing that if you're not ready to take the plunge on Skibbity. I think what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take that money, and if you really care about it being clean, but you want to keep that patina that you found because it was in the dirt, it was dirty money or whatever, you're going to want to take that to a river or like an embankment of some kind. And what does an embankment make you think of? Embankment. Like a bank.
Like a bank.
So you're going to want to watch that money. You're going to want to watch that money in the river.
All right. Well, yeah, got it. Thanks, brother.
No problem, bro. Stay blessed up. Peace out. All right, we gotta... My fucking neighbors are so loud! You only have 2 eggs, and I give 3 eggs to your friend. Why did your dad never say he loved you? Well, your dad... This is a lot of problem that Sigmas face on a day-to-day basis when their dad doesn't say they love them. My father, he was also a very distant, very stoic man. He spent a lot of time away from the house. And I think when you have a father like that, what you want to really do is you want to live a lifestyle that makes them proud. So in my case, gambling, drugs, those kind of things, I'm emulating that behavior. So you're going to want to emulate whatever behavior that your father's doing, and in emulating the father you are becoming, you're going to invest your time and your energy, and you're going to level up your own game. Anyway, we got another caller. Welcome in, caller. Anyway, we got another caller.
Hello.
Hi, welcome in. What can I do, brother?
So, I had some important financial questions. It's really difficult for me right now. I'm just wondering, because you said you've had some experience with your mom, and so I'm wondering. Okay, so you know how NFTs are like the future, and the value is only going to go up and everything, right?
Oh yeah. And you really at this stage in the game, we're early enough. We're pretty like any investment is going to pay off long term. So
yeah, so that's what I was trying to tell my mom. I was trying to get her in on this, on the NFTs, because like for retirement and everything. But she's saying, I'm saying to her, I'm coming to her, in good Sigma faith, and I'm saying, Mom, you just need to invest $20,000 in these NFTs, and she's saying to me, she says these things to me. She says, she says, I don't have any money for your stupid dipshit JPEGs.
That's really fucking disrespectful of your mother, first off. And I want to say, like, women are just not going to get it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to apply to be a conservator for your mother. You're going to want to prove to a court of law that she is not fit to be making her own decisions, because obviously if you take that evidence that you have, all you have to do is record one of those
sounds like she's not fit to be making her own decisions.
Yeah, it sounds like she's not.
My stupid bitch mother.
Your stupid bitch of a mom should know immediately that $20,000, that's lowballing, okay? That's lowballing.
Right?
Like, that's a no-brainer investment. That's an easy investment that's going to come back big in the end. And I think that your mom obviously can't wrap her head around that, so what you're going to do is apply.
I just don't think women can, like, process numbers that big.
Yeah,
I think she hears $20,000 and it just, like, turns her brain off.
Have you tried likening that to, like, how many cleaning products you can buy with $20,000?
I mean...
Like, that's like a lot of
I don't even know how
Windex.
much cleaning products cost. I'll be honest. Is that like deodorant
I would
or
just, like
body spray?
It. Like like Axe body spray is a cleaning product for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I think I have the idea, but yeah, it's it's just really difficult having to live with a stupid fucking woman, And
that's why you gotta go out. You gotta get your own place, brother. That $20,000 that's eating a hole in her bank account could be sitting, and you could reinvesting that, and you could take that $20,000 and you could get a solid nest egg for yourself. You could take that $20,000 and turn it into an easy 700 to start your life off.
Yeah, it's just really difficult because I'm only 14 years old, so it's
Sorry, my neighbors are really fucking loud. Yeah, it sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders. I didn't realize you were so young. So honestly, what I think you should do is you should probably drop out of school, because you're not going to learn anything there.
Yeah, every day I get into school and it's like, it's the dumbest shit ever. It's like, okay, so like they say you're going into English class. And then you have to like count like letters or something, and then you go into math class and like it's letters. What the fuck is that about? What is even happening in our public schooling system?
Obviously, they don't really know the difference between English and math these days. It's really sad to see that the money is being funneled into public services when they could be, our government could be investing that in NFTs, which is going to pay off in the long run. It's going to take down our national debt. It's going to create a stronger economy overall. I think we should probably put my NFT on a monument. I think we could get this going.
Absolutely. I think it needs to be made into like a real statue, because because if it's real, then there's only the one, right? And so that's basically like NFTs, but on the material plane.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they made something like that. Honestly, I think that would be the next step up for NFTs. Would love to see them.
Made manifest.
Yeah, made manifest. Thanks so much for your call in, brother. Stay strong out there. Drop out of school. Start making your own money. Have you started, like, if you want a quick easy buck though, I know making that first million is a real struggle. I'm right there with you, brother. You could start selling loose cigarettes at school. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you the call. All right, and we got another caller coming in before we're going to take a little break. Just chat it out with me and chat. All right, welcome in. We got another caller. Welcome in, Delia. Dalia.
Hey. Long-time caller, first-time listener.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, and they're doing a few sponsorships, and I've been told that virtual real estate is the way of the future.
Absolutely.
Saved up all my Bitcoin. Spent all of it because I had to get the spot. I had to get the spot between Snoop Dogg and PBS Kids.
You got the fucking Snoopy S Kid spot. That is sick. That is fucking sick.
I have hit a bit of a snag. I don't have any Bitcoin, and nobody told me what to do now. I have an empty virtual real estate spot.
Okay, so that's an easy pitfall to make, but it sounds like you have some fucking prime real estate. So I would probably get out there, start social maxing, build up the clout among your peers with the real estate that you have, because that real estate is not only worth physical real money, it's also worth social money. And by getting people invested in the ground floor, because it's literally just a floor, there's nothing on it.
Oh, absolutely not.
You're gonna have people coming in. You're gonna have bringing the wealth to you, which I think is an important thing to do. So don't be afraid to network. Get the word out there that you have this land. Definitely name drop Snoop Dogg. I don't know about that other thing so much, but everybody.
I posted on X a few times, and I get a lot of people without check marks replying to me, calling me a loser, laughing at me and shit.
That's fucking stupid. I don't know why Elon puts up with these people, honestly. I know how hard the red tape must be on his end, because like he's got the investors breathing down his neck and like the normies and shit. But when he finally figures out how to make X, for us again, I think that's really gonna be what matters. Do you at least get hot babes replying? Says Little P.
Yeah, every now and again I get pussy in bio.
Hell yeah, brother. That's fucking sick.
I've gotten at least 3 viruses, but I think the 4th one, it'll be different.
It's like I'm always saying, you're opening yourself up. Yes, you're opening yourself up to viruses, but you're also opening yourself up to pussy and bio. And I think
high risk, high reward.
High risk, high reward. It sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders. Sounds like I got a good start. Definitely, that land is only going to go up in value, and it's only going to go up in value. So just keep believing in yourself. Fight the good fight. Any other questions?
No, that's all I got. Thank you so much.
All right, dude. You stay safe out there. Don't listen to the haters. They're always the louder the haters, the better you're doing. Honestly, is what I'm always saying. Anyway, peace out, dude. Yeah, I think 4 viruses cancel out. Yeah, if you have enough viruses on your PC, they start fighting each other for the real estate, which is just like real life. We are all fighting each other for the real estate, be that social real estate, sexual real estate, financial real estate, real estate. Question, does the Skibbity NFT have any real life benefits, like how the apes give you tickets to ApeCon or whatever? Well, we're looking into that, obviously, since we're on the ground floor kind of this project, and we only have one so far. We are looking at possibilities. So if anybody who has like a large property and would like some sort of NFT Woodstock situation, where they can reach out to me. Obviously I'm really close to my first mill, so I might not be able to pay you right now, but I will in the long term. We're thinking about doing SkibdiCon. We're gonna have all the coolest shit there. I saw that at this other con they did like UV lights, which look sick. They look fucking sick because then everything like glows in the dark. So we're gonna probably get some of those. We're probably also gonna get some like large open flames. That's gonna look fucking sick. And I'm really like, we don't want to kowtow to big ethics. So I think pretty much just anything is gonna go at this event. I think you guys have a lot to look forward to with this project. And if you guys are, sub to the stream now, go ahead, use your Prime sub. Any sub is going to help us get closer to finally dropping this full set. We got one so far, but every day we're getting closer and closer to a full set. UV lights are cool because it'll give you a chance to get a nice golden town that makes your delts super pop. Yeah, I have delps, not delts. But I think that those will also pop as well which is really cool. When is the Skibidi MMO purchase start taking Kickstarter money so I can use my Skibidi ID to customize character? Yeah, you know, we're looking into that. I think I had another highlighted message up here that I skipped over. Let me see. Sakula says the only real Sigma males are professionally jorking it, and by it, I mean they're peanuts. That's... That's pretty insightful. You should not be jerking it, though. You want to keep that masculine energy inside of you as long as possible. The only time that you should be losing any losing any sperms at all out of your body is going to be during real sexual intercourse, because the less sperm you have inside of you at any given time, the less masculine you are going to be. So you are going to sperm max. You're going to want to start holding all that in, and you know what, it doesn't even matter if it's your sperm, brothers, as long as there is sperm inside of you. That's what really counts. What are you gonna do? Protect Skibidi Khan from the blue-haired lib turds. Look, they're always gonna be haters, and I'm always saying this shit, like, should you use a condom to prevent touching a girl as much as possible? You should be using a condom for the rest of your body. What you should be doing is you should be cutting a little hole. You should be cutting like a little hole in like a shower curtain. So that way, no other part. And I mean, like, yeah, girls are going to get freaked out by this, but that's because they've never been with a Sigma man before. And they're going to be blown away by the kind of, like, the things that you are able to do, even with that full curtain between you. Full body condom is a good investment. I agree, brother. I agree. But not the mouth, though, because, well, yeah, obviously, you're going to be strenuous activity. You are going to want to have the ability to breathe, and I think if you're masking, that's cowardly. You know, you're hiding yourself away. The crinkling is actually a huge turn on. Yeah, the crinkling is really big in a lot of communities. Utilize all senses. Yeah. Normally I think that ASMR shit is pretty fucking gay, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But there are some ones where like they pretend to be like a hot mom or whatever, and those are cool too. Is this what people mean they say decrinkle? Something like that. Which position is the least gay? There's a big debate about this online. A lot of people are talking about this subject, and you know, I was wondering when I would finally be able to weigh in. I think you know, a lot of people say that the least gay is going to be like a reverse cowgirl situation, because then you don't have to look at a girl while you're having sex with them, but that also puts the woman on top of you, which is not something you should be doing. Yes, it does mean that you just get to lay there, which is pretty cool, but Gamerly is too base to fix that. Yeah, no, I don't really have to worry about shit like that. It'll probably just fix itself over time. Yeah, Doggy, because you're a big dog, woof. Yeah, big dogs. I think Culture Chimp kind of gets the idea there. Well, it's a podcast. There's no need for chat. Well, like, yeah, obviously there's no need, but the visual aid is going to help a lot of people who are getting in at the ground floor, not really sure what they're getting into. Gamerly, what do you do if your dog is gay? That's so sad, dude. That's sad that your dog's gay. Is it a positive the thing that you should see in the TikToks? Yeah. So that's what we're doing, basically. We're doing that. We got another caller. I'm gonna go ahead and move them over in here. Yeah, welcome in.
I wanted to ask, like, do you think we can like make our own bodies NFTs? You know, like walk up to people and ask them just to pay to look at us. You know, like every time someone looks at us, they just have to pay. You know.
Another question. I think you want to reshape that. Why are you, as a man, trying to get other men to look at your body? I think maybe you have some deep soul searching to do, brother.
Oh well, it's you gotta max that grind set. Like if they're willing to pay, why not take it? You know, like
that's
like,
an interesting proposition. Yeah, I guess money does talk, and if the way that you're getting money to talk is by showing guys your chest, That's probably one way to get the income flowing, but I just cannot separate it from the gay factor, bro. I'm sorry.
And even women, like they're looking at me, and then I walk up and say, "Hey, you looked at me. You need to pay," and they don't pay. They're just like, "Why?"
Here's an easy way to sort of do what you're doing, but without having to speak to anybody. Have you considered like printing out your NFT and wearing it on a shirt, and that way anybody who looks at your NFT legally has to put back into your Ethereum account?
I haven't considered that, but I should be lawyering up also for those people who haven't paid too as well, shouldn't I?
Absolutely, take legal action. Obviously, you know, we're out here, we're on the frontier of finance. We're not doing everything by the book or whatever, which I think is so you don't want to get law too like on you. You know, you're not going to draw too much attention, but you should be pursuing what is yours. So.
Oh yeah, and if a legal battle helps with that, you know, like unless it doesn't, in which case you flee the country, of course.
Well,
you know, and
you know, I'm a longtime passport bro. I'm saying that like everywhere else in the world, these non-Western women are a lot more feminine. They understand these things that, like, I guess Western civilization has sort of poisoned women to. You get women over here, they have personalities, they have hopes, and they have dreams, and they have goals, which honestly I think is as a society is not something we should be encouraging. Those are a man's world. So as long as
they don't consider that men have goals either, you know, like what about our goals?
And I've read a lot of literature on the subject. I think that if you're willing to take the plunge and go away from the United States of America, there are lots of places where it's untouched by these sort of thoughts, and I'm 100% sure that like a general as painting all of them with the same brush kind of thing, every single woman over there is going to be exactly the same, kind of a submissive, kind of like a more understanding, kind of like a more motherly kind of woman, which is going to be what you want.
And if they're not, they don't get insane the issues, you know.
Yeah. And if you're not getting that investment back from the law, at least you should be getting that investment back from the culture. Which is something that I want you to think about.
And we should be changing the culture to fit our culture.
Absolutely. Go into another country, ruin it. That's what I'm always saying. Anyway, thanks for calling in.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. See you around. Sounds like we got somebody listening at work. Welcome in, Apollo like bugs. Should I crash my car and use the insurance money to buy more GME stock? Yeah, GME is like a really good starting point. Obviously, I have a bias. You should be investing here, you know. You should be investing any extra money that you have onto my new NFT project. The stocks are looking good. They are going up. Welcome in, Ophelia Avalon. Welcome. But yeah, you should be investing right here, kind of like back into your society. And we are unfortunately living in a society, but that means that we have to form a society of our own, a brotherhood. And then you wanna always lift your brother up. We got another caller. Welcome in, caller.
Oh, hello.
Hi. What's up?
So I've got this problem that's kind of related, and I'm sure you probably have some experience with this.
Yeah.
So lately I've been staying at home and doing I've just been mining coins and crafting like really sick and sexy image prompts, right?
That's fucking cool, brother. Yeah.
And I've been doing this for a few months. I'm kind of new, but I'm starting to smell really powerful, really masculine, and I'm really into it. The one issue I have, though, and I'm asking for advice here, is every time I leave my wife and her yoga instructor's apartment, to go buy hot dogs, I keep getting fucking attacked by birds, on my bike. Do you know can you help me out? How do you keep them away? What's your tactics? What's your advice?
Yeah, dude, first off, fucking sick of your wife's yoga instructor to let you live there. That's so cool of him. I think It's good that you guys are banding together as a sort of at-home brotherhood. I want to say that, you know, the way that I normally combat this is I don't leave the house as often as I used to, because of the pungent smell associated with mining these coins and using these prompts. But that pungent spell is masculinity, so you don't want to waste a drop of it. And unfortunately, you are going to have to leave the house, so you cannot compromise that patina. What you're going to do is you're going to take zip ties, you're going to run them through your clothes, so you have zip ties sticking out of all of your clothes, and that's going to stop birds, because they're going to run at you, they're going to try to swoop down at you, brother, and they're going to hit those zip ties. They're going to hit those zip ties, and it's going to poke them in the eyes. And that's gonna deter them kind of at a ground level. But if you don't wanna start changing your fashion around, you could. I was talking earlier about my sex curtains. You could be using the sex curtains as a sort of a barrier that can protect you from birds.
Oh, I do like the. I have been thinking about buying my own sex curtain. It's been. I haven't really like thought about it because like. It's been a while. You know how it is sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But, you know, it's always good to have one prepared. And the nice thing about a sex curtain is they're a lot easier to transport around than just a condom or something. You know, condoms, you put them in your wallet, you forget about them, and then they're never going to get used. But a sex curtain, that takes up about half of your backpack. So you're never going to forget that you have it on you. And you're going to want to keep it on you at all times.
Okay, that sounds good. Thanks for the advice.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in. Stay strong out there.
All right.
Okay, that was good. I think you accidentally pay with when you accidentally pay with a condom, right, brothers? Oh yeah, nothing like it. Runs at you. Are they ostriches? That's pretty fucked up. You're at Lowe's. You're at Lowe's right now. Are you buying like 2x4s? That's cool. I was thinking about, like, I'm obviously renting this loft, but I was thinking about building a deck outside of my window. That I could be like, I could sit on and have my coffee and shit. And I think there's nothing more masculine than building a desk. Your condoms are microchips, so you can use EBT. Yeah. That's a fucking sick, brother. Yeah, you should. I love decks and lofts too. I love them together. Honestly, I think more people should be bold and put desks on their lofts. This window behind me is nailed shut, so it would be a real pain in the ass to like get out there and actually start building it. But what in this world is like not worth the effort of getting out there and building it yourself? Loft kind of sounds a bit filament, like sharp wood that gives you splinters. You just gotta fucking commit. You just get real pissed off and break it. Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier, and I think the only thing that stands between you and what you want to do as a man is how angry you get. Like, people say that men can't experience feelings, but they can. They can experience anger. And I think as a man, you should be harnessing that anger to make you stronger so you can rip nails out of walls. Before mining, you had a micro deck, and now you have a mega deck, and babes love it. That's fucking sick, bro. That's really cool. That's uplifting. Thanks for sharing that in the chat. You pull studs out of your wall with your teeth. Yeah, I did chip my front teeth, you know, with my jaw exercises recently. So I'm trying not to like use my mouth to open packages or whatever, but it's just so much easier. And like when it comes to DIY at home, it's always smart to have a strong mouth. We love to hear success stories on the pod. Yeah, we really do. Gamerly, Chadfire, what's the Sigma take on mewing? You know, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about mewing, upping their look maxing every day. And while I do think mewing has a place, I do think it feels pretty fucking gay to do it. Like, it feels pretty fucking gay. And I think the mindset involved will over time feminize you. I am worried that the long-term ramifications of mewing could be pretty severe. So, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody to stop or whatever, you know, but I am somebody you should listen to when it comes to like medical advice and stuff. So if you start thinking about like cock too much, just stay safe out there, cut off your mewing, reconnect with yourself and your masculinity. You heard Goku could stay Super Saiyan all the time so they'd train so you can mew 24/7, bro. Cock throws up. Yeah, it sounds like you still got it under control, brother. Mew all you like. Your leak queue popped and you stopped mewing. You can't, well, I mean, like, some people are mewing while they game. I think that's probably going to take valuable brain power. You want to max your burn to max your brain cells. You want to cell max. And I think an important part of cell maxing is understanding that, like, sometimes that it's really hard to think. So, you should be putting your whole, really just give it your all. Never, you know, undersell yourself. You want the resources, where they're supposed to be. Gamerly, who's my favorite Dragon Ball Z character? That would be, Go Tanks. Welcome in, Genevieve Roscoe Coe. Welcome in. Haven't been able to breathe and think at the same time ever since you did the cryopod and Joe Rogan told you about. Honestly, I get all my shit from Joe. He really understands what it is, what it takes to really be like a guy. And I think that out here we're facing so much prejudice every day just because you're a man. And you're out here on you're really trying to maximize how much masculinity you put into your daily life. And I think Joe really understands where that threshold is. I sold my boyfriend's Express jeans and replaced them with Wranglers. He will thank me. Kind of gay that you have a boyfriend, but, yeah, when Joe said he's funny monkey on screen, you do manly laugh. Yeah, I agree. I'm all, like, obviously, as a man, you shouldn't be laughing too much. You should be, like, more like a chuckle, like, you know, you want to be able to be in control, because when you laugh, what you're really doing is you're losing control. You're giving control up to the person who made you laugh. And you don't want to ever be made to do anything. That's why I do not pay my taxes. That's why I do not vote. That's why It's why I do not wash my clothes, you know, because these people are going to be trying to make you do things. And by agreeing to do that, you're on their terms. You're playing on their court. The ball is in their court. And you want to remember that as a man, you have to be the leader of your own life. Okay? You have to be the leader of your own life. And nobody is going to lead in your own life unless it's you. We got another call in. Welcome in. Welcome in, caller. Sounds like...
Oh, hi.
Yeah, welcome in. How can I help you?
I'm here at Super Weenie Hat Juniors, and I want to know, like, how do I up my grind set to get into, like, the Salty Splatoon?
You know, the Salty Splatoon is famous for gatekeeping, okay? I'm gonna say that right off the bat. They have a very distorted view of what masculinity really is, whether it is internal or external. I find that wearing a cape and a top hat can really take your look to the next level. It will make men take you more seriously because they will think that you are like a dastardly villain going to tie a damsel to a train track, which is probably one of the most masculine things that you can do as a man, is try a woman to a train track. You've got to think about it in a sense of metaphor. So if you go ahead, if you wear a top hat, if you wear, you really want to present this sort of masculine, classical male energy. You want cackling?
Yeah.
Once again, I'm saying earlier, you do not want to show too much weakness. Laughter is weakness. You can chortle. Can I could you do like I'll help you workshop it. Give me your best masculine chortle, please.
Huh.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking cool. That was really good, bro. Anything else? Any other questions? Since it sounds like it's gonna take you some time to get the resources together to really get into the Salty Splatoon.
I think the guy the bodyguard out there mentioned something about to another guy about how he's impressed he didn't have any milk and something. So maybe it has to do with how women produce milk, so therefore we shouldn't drink milk, pure simple, or something.
You know, I do think there's some merit in that belief, but what I'm gonna say is there is very few things that is more masculine than taking stuff from babies. And the more milk that you are drinking, the less babies can have the milk. Because those babies are the least masculine thing that you can possibly be. You think of a baby, you think fat, chubby cheeks, you think little stubby fingers, you think kicky legs, you think crying.
They're not even, they can't even realize a grind set, let alone try it. You know?
Those babies are never going to get on their grind set. And I think it's important that you keep that in mind. And I think you should be drinking more milk so they can wake the fuck up.
From the employee fridge too, also, like especially if I'm working at Blizzard, you know, I should.
That's gonna be just good financial practices at that point if it's out of employee fridge because that's free food. They're just leaving that on the table.
Yeah, it might as well just be like, hey, have this. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Anyway, thanks for calling in, dude. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Your sets are grinding, you're lactose hypertolerant, and they don't need the milk. I do. Yeah, I think a lot of people think babies need milk, but the milk is one of those perfect meats. It's going to have all your nutrients. It's going to have a healthy dose of hormones and cultures, and you're going to want to take those. You're going to want to convert that in your body into energy so you can do what you have to do as a man. Yeah, bro, it's got to be mysterious little girls los a mysterium chuckle. I agree. Girls do los a mysterious chuckle. I mean, I've seen a lot of movies where it's pretty clear that girls love that. And your sperm has been doubled. That's wonderful to hear, bro. I'm happy that we could get your sperm count up. You know, listening to this cat pod, making sure that you're doing what we're trying to tell you. We're talking about licking doorknobs. We're talking about eating loose pills off the ground. We're talking about waking up 4 a.m. You got to be on that grind set, okay? You can't be slacking. You can't be pulling any bitch shit. You're going to want to stay masculine from when you go to sleep to when you wake up, okay? You're going to do that. And I hear a lot of people talking about how, hey, Gamerly, listen, sometimes my sperm count is lower in the morning, if you know what I mean. You can stop that easy. They make these like these cool, they're like armor. They're like armor and they have like a lock on them, and you can put your dick in armor and it's going to stop you from wasting that, you know? You're not going to want to waste it. Maximize the Sigma diet, always swallow, never spit. Listen, that's going to get your sperm count up. Don't double your sperm count. You need them to be stronger, not more numerous. Vtuber, you make a really interesting point. Your sperm carry the force of a 9mm bullet. Bro, sorry, my fucking neighbors, they are so loud. They're like, I don't know what they're doing down there. They're like, I think they might be witches, which is pretty scary to think about, to live in a house with witches, because as we all know, that witches are the natural enemy of the Sigma male. Yeah, my fucking bitch neighbors. It's just, you know, you gotta stay on top of it. You know, I was talking to my bro the other day, and we were talking about investing. And investing. What does that sound like to you? In a vest. Who's in a vest? That's a tactical vest. It's going to protect you in the long term, not unlike a Navy SEAL would wear. So an investment is like a long-term Navy SEAL vest that you can wear on yourself to protect you from the 9mm sperm. You can protect you from the witches. You can protect them from the devil worshippers and just all the dangers out there you want to stay safe from. Yeah. What's a witch? They're like mean women with green skin and they wear pointy hats. Next question. And what's ing? That's right. That's right, it's Imgur. Yeah. Which is where on the blockchain my NFT is currently uploaded to the most secure blockchain that I could find, Imgur. Bro, if the witches start telling you you're the king of Scotland, don't listen to them as a trick to make you turn on your bros. Yeah, witches will do whatever they can to break up your masculine network, okay? Witches will dig their claws in. They will make a brew, all right? And this is not something that a lot of other men are going to tell you about off the bat, all right? They're going to make a brew, all right? And you want to be really careful when these witches are making this brew because the brew can contain powerful ingredients that over time in your system can lower your sperm count. It's not a guarantee that it will, but you don't ever want to taste the risk, okay, bros? You don't ever want to taste the risk. And those witches, they will invite you in. They will say, "Oh, come in, have a cookie. Listen, I'll knit you something." They can make a soy latte. Yeah, that's fucking right. Make yourself a soy latte. Gamerly, you're so scared. Some of your blue-haired witches just came to your home and stole your protein powder. Well, I hate to victim blame, brother, but that's on you. You should not be leaving protein powder in a place where witches can access it, okay? Your home is not as safe as you think. So you're going to be wanting to keep that protein powder as close to you at all time. You saw witch toil and trouble, but you flash your bit wallet and they shriveled into hagfish. Keep your core strong, king. See, that bee understands at the core of the witches is a jealousy, okay? A jealousy of your masculinity because they will never, and I mean never, have what you have. Looks like we got another caller coming in. I'm going to bring him over. Hello?
Hey, yo, hello?
Hi, welcome in, brother. What can I do for you?
You hear me? Hello?
Yeah, brother. I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, yeah. I got a question about taxes.
Yeah, anything I can do to help, brother?
I'm at the dock doing construction. Sorry, what'd you say?
Whatever I can do to help you out with that, I'm gonna give it my all, man.
Yeah, cool. So like I started a job down at the dock. Sorry, hold on one sec. I can't hear you.
No, okay. So if you have any,
sorry. So I was down by. Yeah, 1 second. What?
You're gonna want to go to maybe someplace where the dock isn't as loud, okay, brother?
Oh yeah, let me.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I found a section of the dock that's a little less quiet. Is that better?
Yeah.
So I was talking to my wife about apparently I have to do taxes. Why do I got to do that?
So if you think about it, taxes are basically the government trying to take your money. And it doesn't surprise me that your wife is encouraging you to take these taxes. These taxes are going to try to trick you, okay? They're going to play mind games with you, brother. They're going to give you something called a W-2. What do you think of when you see a W? Winning. So you automatically...
Oreo. Oh, yeah, women.
winning. Like a W.
Oh, what? Winning.
Like taking a W. So you're going to want to take those taxes and you're just going to want to throw them into the... You're gonna throw them into the ocean. It sounds
like
Boston
you're River.
Yeah, throw them.
Or the New York, the James River.
The Hudson. Yeah, you're gonna want to throw them into Mr. HUD. Get that shit as far away from you as you can. And if the government comes asking, just say it got lost in the mail. Easy.
That's cool. So. Sorry, I'm down by the docks. What did you say?
It sounds like we pretty much solved your problem. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the call, but if you have
Elon Musk, I love Elon. Everybody should follow Elon Musk on Twitter.
Fuck yeah, dude. This guy gets it.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Give me a second, guys. I have asthma. I have to cough a lot. The allergies this season's crazy. What's Twitter? Oh yeah, it's like fucking honestly, maybe that guy was a troll actually, because he would have called it X. He would have called it X if he fucking knew what was up. I don't want any trolls on the podcast, okay? We're going to be grounded. We're going to be realistic. I don't want any silly business. And I know that, every time you do this, we're opening ourselves up to trolls in our community. But yeah, that guy did sound like he might have been a beta. It sounded he did have a wife, which I think is a big red flag in a man. Because why are you as a man married, tied down to a woman? That's disgusting. It's going to lower your masculine energy over time. Mods, will you ban you if you're not a troll? If I had any mods. I do, I'm always taking applications, so if anybody is over here and they have the Sigma grind set and they want to donate some of their time, obviously we can make this community a lot stronger. But I would rather you donate your money to my NFT project. Can we get a couple of subs so we can get closer to the next unlock? That would be fantastic. Yeah, this morning I woke up and I knew I was gonna do this. Gamerly, you're a true Sigma with time. Raz, Taz, yeah, I do think I can feel your Sigma energy coming off through the chat pretty strong. Fizzy Fuzz 17, welcome in. It sounds like we got another young Sigma male. 17 years old. That's pretty exciting. Can we get 50 subs in the chat to unlock one more NFT? Yeah, can we get 50 subs going? That would be fantastic. You're not 17. Oh, sorry, brother. I didn't mean to misunderstand. No offense, man. Respect. Hell yeah. I think this is going really good. I think this is the kind of community that I'm proud to call my own. And I'm always here for you guys. If you have any questions, if you need any help, Game Arly, Chadfire, Fizz. Yeah, I don't know who Arly is. Must be a Berserker, 1917. Kind of like a fucking cool older Sigma. That's awesome. Do you plan on holding an NFT yacht party that will blind us investors? So I was looking at the UV lights needed to hold a party, and they do look like they're actually kind of expensive to rent. But once we get those subs going, I'm sure we're going to have a lot to reinvest back into the NFT project. You're going to be able to get all sorts of perks for NFT holders, for Skibbity holders. And I think this is going to resonate a lot with a younger audience, which is going to be good. Get younger investors involved. Gen Z is the future. Gen Alpha is the future. If we can get Gen Alpha into NFTs as soon as possible, I think that's going to make a huge difference in the long run. Sigma men are all doms. That's true. I think I might have made a critical error in my plan. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that I think that might be a mistake. But you know what? That's okay. Couldn't get the popcorn bucket from Dune 2 on board. The popcorn bucket from Dune 2 also lowers my masculine energy just looking at it. I don't use autocorrect when typing because computers can't tell me what to do. I think it's important, yeah, obviously, let's see. You can see from my cool loading screen over here that, yes, I am using artificial intelligence to make my art, my assets, my loading screens, because that is the future. But you do not want to get too tied up. You don't want to get too tied up in technology. You're going to want to disconnect every once in a while, make sure that you are taking care of yourself, cutting back into your primal core, because a Sigma male lives 1 foot in the present and 1 foot in the past, which I think is an important thing to remember. You do not want to go too far into the future, and you do not want to get too far into the past. You want to keep that balance. You want to touch that monolith of masculinity. The cavemen, those are some of the most masculine dudes that you can possibly think of. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are so masculine. They are very cool. They're strong. They're powerful. But what are they? They're ignorant. And a Sigma man is not ignorant, okay? A Sigma man, that's where the future comes in. You want to do the splits between the past and the future. Yeah, you're going to want to have one toe touching the future and one toe touching the past. Monolith of masculinity sounds a bit euphemistic. I don't really know what that word means, but thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. I agree. And you're just gonna want to make sure that at the end of the day, yourself as a man is what comes first, okay? Just a reminder to stay disciplined and focused on our goals, whether it's grinding in game or grinding in life. Let's keep pushing forward. # Sigma grind set. I think, was that ChatGPT moody mode run? Hell yes, brother. Fuck yeah. That's cool as hell. Planking into the future, brother King. You know, I would say planking, but that implies that you are giving head to either the future or the past, which I think is a pretty homosexual. That sounds pretty homosexual to me, personally. I don't know about you, but I don't think my head should be anything except in the game, which is where it is right now. And that's why every day I'm going to be pushing my NFT project. Go ahead and get those subs. Let's get 50 subs in the chat to unlock the next level. Is it gay to breathe? Listen, you're breathing thousands and thousands and thousands of years of air men breathe. You're learning so much. Mr. Frankenlurch, listen, I'm here for you, okay? I'm here to help you level up yourself as a man and as a person, okay? I think as a men, we often overlook just how necessary leveling up as a person is. And as we know, men are the only people that can be persons. So it's important. About the prowler sound. Thanks, brother. Thanks for contributing. Thanks so much for contributing. Gamerly'S starting search. Sorry, it's seasonal allergies, bro. Stringing Rebel feminine because the logo looks like a uterus. You know, I really hadn't considered that, and it does kind of disgust me that I've been drinking Red Bull now that you bring that out. You know, Monster is pretty fucking safe because it's like 666 marks of the beast. If you turn it over as the Hebrew thing for the devil or whatever, which I think is kind of cool and badass, and there's not a lot more masculine than the devil. You produce new air to unlock more sigma particles into the beta atmosphere. You know, a lot of people say that mining Bitcoin is bad for the environment. It uses a lot of computer power and shit. One, those people are pussies. Two, what they don't realize is that by producing more carbon monoxide using power and energy, you are giving more food to the trees, okay? And what are those trees going to be doing? They're going to be making new air that hasn't already been cucked by other men breathing it, okay? So you have to stay safe out there. The environment is not real. That's true. The only thing that's real is in your mind. Welcome in, Pizza. Welcome into Financial Vortex, my live podcast taping. If you have any questions about finances, about life, about leveling up your mindset, I'm your guy. Feel free to ask whatever you... Wait, so breathing, man, air, based, or cucked? It depends on how many times it's been cycled through a man. You think there's nothing more manly than two bros banging it out and keeping it multiplying the masculine energy? It's kind of like a Ouroboros of masculinity, you know? You're going to keep the sperm in the cycle of masculinity. You're going to keep your masculine spirit in the cycle of masculinity. The more that you expend your masculine energy on women, on side pieces, on chicks and hoes, the less masculine energy that you're going to have for yourself in the long run, okay? You're going to have less for yourself in the long run. I think that's really important to keep in mind. Yeah, it is a cycle, okay? Not a lot of people are going to say that. Is it gay to be married to a man? For tax purposes or like... I don't really know why you'd get married to a man. I am the large Hadron Collider, and my newly found bros are the Higgs-Boson. That's what kind of community we're kind of building in here. And we're going to unlock the God particle that is financial stability, okay? And you're going to, in the end, you're going to look back at where you are right now, and I want you to think. I want you to remember this moment, okay? I want you to remember wherever you are. Either you're sitting in your chair in your man cave, or you're sitting in your chair in your gamer pad, or you're sitting in your chair in your room in the dark, okay? And I want you to remember this moment. And then 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years from now, when you're at that sigma apex, okay, when you're living fucking large, when you're balling on yachts, when you're when those financial investments, those early investments are paying dividends back, okay, and like I will remind you, an easy investment is going to be the skibbities, okay, easy investment now to pay off big in the future. It's going to be skibbities. You're going to look back at this very moment. You're going to be like, that's what planted the fucking seed, okay? That's going to plant the seed. All right, I'm going to head to an ad break real quick. Sounds like we got an ad coming up. I'll be right back. Sigma D's. after the break. I'm excited to get into this next section. Yeah, it's good to like get that emotional out of your system. Sorry, anyway, thanks guys, thanks for waiting. Really happy that we could make some big discoveries, I think, here today. I'm sure that there's like, just like a lot. So I think that we should pretty much start. Looks like I'm getting some comments about the audio in the chat. NFTs are a power to the... Hold on, I want to give this a proper gravitas that it deserves, because I think this is going to be some fucking wisdom that I can drop for you guys. Thanks for moving over onto this one. NFTs are a testament to the power of creativity and innovation in the digital age. Let's explore this exciting landscape and support artists and creators as they redefine ownership. Digital revolution hashtag. Yeah, that pretty much gets to the core of why I want to get into NFTs, because I do think there is a revolution here. And what do you think of when you hear the word revolution? You think about revolving. What is life but a series of revolving doors in your face? That's why we're gonna smash that door. Okay? We're gonna smash open to our own door and find our own future. And I think that's what NFTs are really gonna let us do. There are new technologies. Hell yeah, brother. I think it's important to keep yourself. I think if you do Gamer Oki, I would, but singing is kind of like intrinsically kind of gay unless you're like Nickelback is pretty fucking cool actually. You know, I was thinking about, speaking of singing, I was thinking about this line from the song that I heard a little while. It was like an indie thing or whatever. And it starts with like, if you close your eyes, it almost seems like nothing's changed at all. And I think that really gets back to the core. You think the music is too loud? Mix? What makes you say that? You know what, I don't want to we're just gonna turn off the music, okay? If you guys are gonna bitch about it the entire time, if you guys are gonna come into my chat and fucking bitch about the music the whole time and how loud it is, then you guys are not gonna get any fucking music, okay? Okay? Thank you, alright? But yeah, if you close your eyes, and it almost seems like nothing's changed at all, which I think really gets back to the core of our society, because really, truly, what has changed? What has changed since we have come back to the start, you know? I just wanted to hear my melodious genius voice. Thanks. Music was kind of Sigma. Can we get it back on full back? Can we get it louder? Honestly? My song is helping you hear your max, which is when you blast your eardrums so you can't hear the haters anymore. Sounds like the people want the music back, so who am I to deny them? Here we go. But at the core of it, I think it really is important. I guess I could turn it. There, that's a little bit more respectful, I think, of the volume. Really thinks about, you know, you grow up out there, you learn your place in the world as a man, but what really does change, there's always somebody who's got their foot on your neck, whether it's your fucking bitch mom who won't let you podcast in the living room, or whether it's your dad who wasn't around, or whether it's like your grandma and grandpa who say that they're worried about you because they're just trying to look out for you, but they're lying because they're the old guard, you know? And we're destabilizing what we're doing with NFTs is we're destabilizing. We're throwing a wrench in society as a whole. And sometimes you have to take it all down to build it back better. You know, drain the swamp. Thank you. We have to start draining our elderly. All right. And yeah, do they send birthday cards that got money in them? Yeah, they are. So they can stick around until they stop doing that. But Apollo likes bugs. Drain George Soros. Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. They never had to grind as hard as us. Yeah, they never had to grind this hard. You go back, you tell your pops. He's like, oh, I built my house with my hands. Yeah, but have you ever put a prompt in, Grandpa? How much brain power does building a home really take? But I'm out here, I'm putting prompts in. I'm putting in cyberpunk loading screen, badass font, says financial Vortex on it, and I'm getting back gold, okay? The average grandfather hasn't even used AI once. See, that's the thing about the elderly, okay? Times are changing, and we do have to leave them in the past. I think a little ageism here and there, this might be controversial, but I think it's healthy, okay? I think it's healthy to be ageist because they are the old way of doing things. When the world ends, all we'll have is gold and silver. No, what we're gonna be having is a blockchain, okay? We're gonna be having the blockchain, and that's because the blockchain is its own stable thing, and it's like totally outside of the rest of the internet. Should just pull the plugs on the elderly for our crypto farms. I guess if you really wanted to like energy max, and this is all hypothetical, you could like put the elderly in like pods or whatever, like from the Matrix, but instead of taking the red pill, they're going to be taking the blue pill because they're too old to know better. And I think by taking that blue pill, they're going to be going into a sleep, and then we're going to be able to harvest their old people energy to mine more Bitcoin. You're just like doing that. See, that's the kind of community that we're fostering. Some people might call it an echo chamber, and those people are fucking fools. Okay? Those people are, we're going to be death maxing. Yeah, I mean, if you're not death maxing, what are you doing? I think if we get 50 subs in the chat right now, we could probably get started on unlocking the potential behind this technology. I am not afraid to message Elon myself, okay, guys? I'll bite the bullet, all right? I will message Elon myself, and I'll say, hey, brother, listen, I have got a great idea. The old people are just taking up too much air. They're taking up too much resources. We can turn them into resources, okay? We need to be slaughter maxing every person over 30. You said it. You said it, brother. Look, I won't repeat myself. People are just too set in their own ways, and they're not willing to open their eyes. They're not willing to open their eyes to the way the real world works, okay? And the real world works by pushing us down, you know? Old people. I think, yeah, the Cybertruck is uniquely shaped where it could definitely hold one or two elderly people inside of its large angular body without interrupting pretty much any of the necessary functions of the Cybertruck, and that would reduce the need for gasoline, which I think, you know, that's the old way. Right now what we want to do is we want to do electric. We want to, because electricity is something that you can use. Maybe in the old days, gasoline was going to be useful for miners, but in this new age of digital mining, there's gold in them there hills, you know, and you just need a little electricity to harvest it. Can you name some valuable functions of the Cybertruck? Well, one, it's bulletproof, okay? Okay, brothers, listen, I've seen the haters and the memes and whatever. Don't listen to them, all right? I'm pretty sure that's all deep-faked. It seems like it's probably deep-faked to me. These things, they're bulletproof, okay? You could shoot with an AK-47. You could ride that through the desert of Iraq or whatever, and the Taliban could be like on all sides, and they could be blasting your ass. But you will be able to drive your Cybertruck directly into the hole where Saddam Hussein is in. And because of its angular form, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to dig, all right? It's going to burrow down into that hole, and it's going to stop. The angular form is going to block off the air vent, okay? And Saddam Hussein is not going to have air anymore. So he's going to have to come up And that's when the Steel Team 6 can get them. Alright? Yeah, and you look cool as hell. That's another big benefit, is it does look fucking sweet. Every human should go into Matrix Pod to power Bitcoin mining. We can all live in the metaverse. Well, earlier we had somebody on here who was talking about their investments in the metaverse and how they bought this plot of land between Snoop Dogg and some other shit I don't care about, and that now they don't have anything to put on it. Which, one, classic blunder. It's okay, brother. Two, if we were all living in the Matrix, that land would be so valuable. Yeah, I did just save America. Thank you. I've got these ideas. And a lot of people say that my ideas are like crazy or whatever, but I have these ideas and other people are I know we're all thinking it, okay? We're all thinking it. I'm just braver than other people and I'm willing to say that stuff. Ryan Beast, thank you so much for stopping on in. Think about all the bulking up we could be doing with the money we get from the wills of the elderly. That is just wealth that's sitting, and it's not even the useful kind of wealth that lives on the blockchain, alright? They're not even smart enough. These old people can't even invest in what's really gonna matter long term. And they're never gonna make up the difference between us and them. So while they might technically be the majority of the wealthy right now, in the future it belongs to us because we are building the foundations for that. I'm the bravest American in the entire Web3. Thank you. I'm very patriotic. I love my country. God bless the USA. I am an atheist, though, so I don't believe in God, and I really, really want you to know that. But thanks for the click, brother. That's gonna really help me get the word out there of the pod. And this is a project to help you guys, because I've got my shit together, I'm out here, I'm getting really close to my first million, I'm working every single day, I'm gamer maxing, I'm gamer maxing. I spend a lot of time in Call of Duty to keep my skills sharp for when I'm going to be necessary to go to war, and when I return, all those investments are going to be, they're gonna have tripled, doubled, quadrupled in the time that I'm gone. And so I'm just waiting for the chance, the chance to finally pay off on all this hard work. And I think as long as you guys are also making a basis of really hard work, I think that you guys can be here too. You can be right here with me. I would say we could link arms, but that did sound pretty gay. Am I dreaming of cyber? Obviously I did. I did outline how a Cybertruck could be used in an active war situation. I think we could have gotten Saddam Hussein a lot faster if a Cybertruck had been involved. I bet Elon Musk himself could have possibly personally gotten him, which would have been really fucking cool to see, because, I would love to see Musk get, a headshot in real life. Welcome in, Rowan of VT. Welcome into the Financial Vortex, my podcast, my Financial Hub podcast. Kind of random, but do you think Batman is Batman is like a classic Sigma man? He's not afraid to do what he needs to do, okay? He's not afraid to do what he needs to do to get the fucking job done, okay? Whether it's fucking killing somebody or the Joker's also the classic Sigma, and that's why these two Sigma males are always fighting, alright? These guys are always fighting over Gotham because the environment they're in is not conducive to the Sigma mindset, okay? And you see these pictures. Batman is always killing people. Yeah, well, what's wrong with my sound? You think my music is too quiet? Okay, we can turn it back up. But like I was saying, Batman is always he's not afraid to do what needs to be done in the grand scheme of things. I think it's important to keep in mind that I can't turn it up any louder. Unfortunately, it doesn't get louder than that, but I agree. If we could get the proper vibe going for the stream, I think we could be really popping off. It'd be great if we could get up on the front page or whatever, get the word out a little bit more to the mass populace. Although I do think if too many eyes get on this thing, then it's gonna get the the music is, it's like it's a playlist, bro. It's like a cool playlist full of badass shit. I just I wanted to let you guys know that I really appreciate you coming out and supporting the podcast, making sure that we have a strong first episode. I know I said last year, like, oh, I'm gonna stream more often, I'm gonna be online more, but after all that shit happened, I wasn't able to. But I think really this time, this is gonna be the year, okay? This playlist made by AI, it might be. If you want to look it up for yourself, if you like the tunes, it's called No Retreat, No Surrender, Best Epic Heroic Orchestral Music, Copyright-Free Music. In the first two comments, one of them, you could tell that this one has some good shit. Let me read some of the comments. Dante Devil Dan says, I played this video twice on my hour running on a treadmill. I didn't stop. I stared forward, fighting to keep up the pace. By the end, I looked down, I burnt 640 calories and drenched in sweat. These music tracks make you feel like a warrior. Hell yes. And the next one is a person, I thought this was really deep, okay guys, so you're going to want to listen to this. A person who wins a war is a hero. A person who stops a war is a legend. Okay. That's from Luna Epic 9132. All right. So there's wisdom. There's wisdom in this comment section. And I think we as men need to be able to seek out the wisdom of other men. And I think Luna's got the right idea here. I want you guys to know just how loud it is in my ears as well. It is blasting my fucking eardrums open. It's really getting, I'm sound maxing right now. I'm getting the sound directly past the eardrum, straight into my brain, and it's sort of activating these masculine endorphins that I think are really important. I think these endorphins are strong and powerful, and they will make orchestral maxing. Yeah, I'm orchestral maxing right now. The only way to enjoy music, truly, I mean, if there's not... You hear this a lot in a lot of these male-oriented spaces, no pain, no gain, but I don't think we as Sigmas talk about how true that is, okay? Batman, like I was talking about earlier, he understands pain, okay? His dumb bitch mom and his cool dad died in an alleyway, okay? And I think that pain fuels him to do the kind of badassery that we expect from Batman, alright? And, you know, we don't really know what makes the Joker as cool as he is, but I think it's probably drugs. Daydream about kissing other men isn't gay. It's your brain telling you it wants to bond and strengthen your connection with other Sigma males. That's why we should be allowed to make out in game Arly Chatfire's chat. You know what? That does sound pretty fucking gay, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But I can understand the logic of it. I can understand the internal logic of it, which I think is pretty deep if you really cut to the core of what we're saying here. I'll probably take some more calls if anybody wants to hop in. Otherwise, we might wrap up this taping. I think we learned a lot about ourselves and how to expand on our own masculinity. Gamerly, did you legally change your last name from No Bitches Fire? You know what? It's my father's name is No Bitches Fire. You know, and it seems sharing a last name with another man does feel homosexually charged to me. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel homosexual. So I was considering it. Yeah. Daydream about kissing other men isn't gay. I already read that one, but yeah, I see where you're coming from, bro. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out and supporting the podcast. I'll probably head over to the loading screen. I'll update it so it says we're leaving. Batman repeats rogueness and that's true. Okay. I was gonna raid out, but now that's got me thinking. And you know, you want to strike while the iron is hot, okay? Batman rejects wokeness and embraces true justice, relying on his intelligence, strength, and resilience to fight for what's right. Let's follow his example, harnessing the power of AI, embracing our masculinity, and diving into the world of crypto to create a better future for all. Bat emoji, light bulb emoji, flexing emoji, money emoji, hashtag justice not wokeness. You know what? I think we can get that trending, okay? Hashtag justice not wokeness. I'm fucking sick and tired of the forced diversity. I'm sick and tired of seeing women bitching about the way that they're portrayed in films and stuff, because honestly, at the end of the day, that's for us, okay? That's not for them, alright? This shit's for us, and we can never let them take that, alright? I say them, and when I say them, it's italicized, so you can go ahead and put whatever scary minority you want in that place, and that's them, okay? And they'll never take that from us. We're gonna rise up and we're gonna take back what's ours. We're gonna take back society. We're gonna take back gender. We're gonna take back gaming. We're gonna take back NFTs. We're gonna take back what is ours from the beginning, because at the fucking start of it all, who made fire? Okay, that was man. Man harvest fire. They didn't call it herstory, alright? They call it minstery. And I think that's really important to remember. Thanks for the podcast, blasting my self-driving car, and you can't see her. Yeah, I like it when the self-driving car locks you in like it's the Titan going on a deep-sea expedition. It feels safe in there. Like you're returning to the womb, but it's like a not gay womb. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. No, we're not listening to D&D calm fantasy music. There we go. Keep it back around, brothers. Alright, I'll see you guys real soon. If you didn't get the chance to invest right now, feel free to invest off stream. Really get in on here. Support Skibidi however you really can. We can get this thing building, okay? But it's gonna take you guys, alright? It's gonna take you guys. It's gonna mean that you have to care about this. So get on for men, alright? For the boys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Fuck. Nobody's gonna buy these. I bought so many Skibidis. Shit. What am I supposed to fucking do now? Okay, that's fine. Oh. That's fine. We'll bounce back. Okay, should I raid too?